Disney World is supposed to be the happiest place on Earth, a place built on magic, comfort, and childhood memories. But in the past month, it's been overshadowed by something far darker, a series of tragedies that has left guests and the internet unsettled. In less than 30 days, 5 different people lost their lives across multiple Disney World resorts, and while none of the incidents were connected, the timing alone sent shockwaves through the community. These weren't ride malfunctions or dramatic theme park disasters like people imagine when they hear about deaths at Disney. They were separate medical emergencies and unexpected tragedies happening at different hotels, to different people, under different circumstances. But when you hear about 5 deaths at one resort complex in under a month, it creates a sense of fear and mystery, regardless of the official explanations. Then, as Florida was dealing with the growing conversation, another tragic incident struck Disneyland in California, where a woman in her 60s suffered a medical emergency after getting off a Halloween-themed attraction. Cast members and emergency services responded immediately, but despite their efforts, she passed away shortly afterward, adding even more weight to the uneasy feeling that was already spreading online. Disney has millions of visitors every year, and statistically, medical emergencies do happen, but something about this month hit people harder, maybe because Disney represents innocence and joy, and when tragedy interrupts that image, it feels even more shocking. As the news spread, online theories exploded. Some people blamed Disney for poor emergency handling, others accused them of hiding details, and some pushed the idea of a larger pattern, even though officials haven't supported any of those claims. Meanwhile, many people simply felt heartbroken for the families involved, because no one expects their vacation to end in grief. Here's my honest take. I don't think these incidents point to anything supernatural or any major conspiracy, but I do think they reveal something important, the reality that even magical places aren't immune to real life. Disney is massive, and people of all ages and health conditions visit every day, and sometimes tragedies happen that have nothing to do with safety failures or corporate wrongdoing. But moments like this highlight how it is for big companies to stay transparent, to respond quickly, and to acknowledge the human side of these events, because behind every headline is a family whose life just changed forever. 5 deaths in a month at Disney World, another at Disneyland, all different but all devastating, and whether the cause was coincidence or the result of a stressful environment that attracts millions of visitors. This dark month is something people will remember, and something Disney will eventually have to address more openly. In the end, maybe it's not about fear or mystery, but about awareness. Even in the happiest places on Earth, reality still exists right outside the frame. And what makes this entire situation even more impactful is the emotional contrast between what visitors expect and what actually unfolded. Families go to Disney to escape stress, to forget their problems, and to create memories. So when tragic news breaks during a time meant for joy, it feels almost surreal. People started looking at the parks differently, noticing the quiet moments, the late-night emptiness at the resorts, the overwhelming crowds during the day, and many began questioning whether Disney should improve safety communication or emergency awareness for guests. Social media discussions grew, not out of fear alone, but out of curiosity and genuine concern. Some guests talked about how massive crowds, extreme heat, long walking distances, and constant overstimulation can affect visitors physically, especially those who might already be dealing with health issues. Others pointed out how places that attract tens of thousands of people every day will naturally experience more medical emergencies simply because of the numbers. Still, the timing and closeness of these events created a narrative the internet wasn't ready to ignore, and in today's world, perception spreads faster than facts. Whether the public reaction was fully justified or partly exaggerated, the one thing everyone agreed on was that the month felt unusually dark for a place built on light. Even now, people are watching closely, wondering if Disney will update procedures, increase staffing, or publicly address the pattern. Because at the end of the day, tragedies like these remind us that behind the fireworks and characters and music, Disney is still a real place with real people, and real life events don't pause for magic.